Hi, Jacqueline Foster here of Feeling Good TV, the place to visit when you're really yearning to make an impact without sacrificing your desires for passion and pleasure. And my question for you today is, how often do you feel like you go into something really feeling like you just have to do it? But maybe there's a sensation that you're not ready, it's not the right time. There's this inner conflict and this inner struggle. I want to talk about this today. So I encourage you just to think for a moment if you're going through an experience right now, or if in your life you've had these experiences where you feel this inner conflict to do something, but you're maybe just not quite ready to do it. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I saw this awesome post on Facebook by Danielle Laporte. And so what I wanted to do was share a little story and then share a little bit why I love these words so much. So the words that she posted were, "You'll do it when you're ready." You'll do it when you're ready. I love this because this has been such a kind of a thing that's helped me coming back in my life. And so the story I'd like to share is when I moved to Spain. I moved there to teach English, to learn a new language. I wanted to try something different. And when I went there, about 3/4 the way through my first year, I had this reoccurring idea in my mind that I wanted to start practicing yoga. And it was really present in my mind. I was thinking about it a lot, but I was also getting used to learning Spanish, and I felt really nervous. I had things that I was they were bringing up fear, and so I had this little internal conflict about I want to do yoga, but I'm not ready. I need to learn the language, and these things coming up. So what I did was I found a yoga studio, and what I ended up doing was actually riding my bike by that yoga studio on 3 separate occasions. And the first time I just wanted to see where it is. The second time I walked in just to kind of find in the building where the door was. And it did take me 3 separate times to actually go to the studio and walk in the door. And I'm so grateful I did, because this yoga studio was where I ended up taking my yoga training. It's where I ended up meeting my husband. Many wonderful things came from walking into that building and taking classes there. But what I am so grateful for now that I did was that I waited until I was ready to do it. I didn't force myself to go in when I wasn't feeling good about it. I waited till I got to that point where I was like, you know what? I'm ready to do this. And I think this is such a good thing to remember, because so often with external forces, we push ourselves, and I'll even say for me, I get into that tendency of wanting to push myself to do something because it's what I should do, or it's because it's what I've been thinking about, so I have to do it. That's not really the case. And giving yourself permission to come back from that and acknowledge, hey, I'll do it when I'm ready, is a great thing to do to pull yourself back. Just a couple quick reasons why I love this so much, and then I'd like to encourage you to adopt this as a mantra, even for a day or a week, especially around something that you know you're having this conflict about. So one of the reasons I love this so much is because it takes the pressure off. Like I said, when we tell ourselves, I'll do it when I'm ready, it brings us stuff into a place of, hey, I am where I am. It's totally okay. And I'm going to do this when I'm going to do it when I'm ready. So it takes some of that pressure off. In connection with taking some of that pressure off, what it does is it gives you permission to not be ready right now. When you say to yourself, I'll do it when I'm ready, you're giving yourself permission to not be ready right now, and for that to be totally okay, because it is. Because regardless of what's going on outside of you, the experience that you have of your life and of what's going on is real. It's real for you. So by honoring it and giving yourself permission to not be ready, you take the pressure off and you really move yourself into a different space. The third reason I really love this is because it brings you back to checking in with how you feel about something right now. when you come back to this space of, once again, I'll do this when I'm ready, you move into really connecting with yourself and finding out how you do feel and checking in to see if this is something you want. Are you feeling positive about it? What emotions, what things are coming up? And when you can bring awareness to those, then there's something that you can do with it and decide what's going to be the best thing for you. So again, this is something that's been powerful for me, and I love for you, if you're listening to this and there's a piece of you that's really connecting with this idea of this struggle and maybe pushing to do something that you feel you're not ready for, or if you have seen this as a theme in your life, adopt this mantra for a day, for a week, and see how it shifts, see how it creates a different shift in perception for you. So your mantra: I'll do it when I'm ready, and see what shifts. As always, it's so wonderful to share with you. And if you enjoyed this video, you can come over to JacquelineLaceyFoster.com to find more videos. And you can also find me on hertube.tv. Wishing you an amazing day, and as always, looking forward to sharing more. Thanks so much.